Hi guys, it's Sunny. Welcome. So the figure that I would love to isolate today is a type of stationary kick called Charleston kicks. There are several types, many, probably countless types of kicks we can do, but this is one of the most common ones, and we're going to isolate this one today. I'll cover the leads part and the follows part in the second half of the video, as well as some common mistakes and simple fixes to help this look and feel better for you. So let's start with the leads part. The easiest entrance in my opinion, is going to be a contour check. You probably know the contour check from your Gold or Viennese Waltz syllabus. You can do that in the middle of a fleck roll. So we're going to stick with a syllabus entrance and exit today. Again, just to isolate and make it easier for you. Okay. So we'll start in with a double reverse and a contour check, and I'm going to assume you already know how to do that. So our entrance in is going to be a slip. We're going turning in with our left foot, and go ahead and zoom in on the feet. You would always exit your contour check that way. Okay. Your first Charleston kick will be side on your right foot. That looks like this. We're going to flick from the knee up with foot turn in. So this feels a little different than many figures. Here and here. We're going to do two of those to the right side. Then we're going to do two on our left foot. Here and here. And we'll repeat. Right foot twice, then left foot twice. Okay? And for today's purposes, we're going to exit out just in our bronze syllabus forward lock. That would look like this. Side, hook, side. That'll be dag center. Okay, so let me show from another angle. And we'll pretend we've just done our contour check. Now I'm going to do numbers. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm going to show that to you again. I'll show from a bunch of different angles. Okay. So we're inside of partner. We're inside of partner. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick and slow. Okay. Now I'll show from this angle. Okay. So we have our contour check and slip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out. Quick and slow. Okay. Now I'll show you from behind, okay? And I'll try to do it extra slow. It's hard to show the balance in there slow, but I do want you to understand the footwork and the foot turn in. It's a little different than many figures. So, looks like this. Contour check and slip. Right foot, left foot, left foot. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick and slow. Okay, leads. Common mistakes. We engage the sides to lift the leg. That would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't want to drop the side at all. This is going to take a little practice at home. It's the way you're built. Naturally, you're going to want to dip that side. That's especially uncomfortable for your girl when you're in your right arm. So keep your head left of your butt the whole time. We have a long side and a longer side. We never have a scrunchy side, okay? So this is best to practice independently first so you can isolate this. Otherwise, it's going to be super uncomfortable for your girl, okay? So we're gonna try and stay still here, guys. Hopefully show you this one makes sense. So we're not dipping. We're staying stable. So we're bent in the knees, just using the toes. Bounce, 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 bounce. I'm trying to stay stable instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we can see the difference there, okay? Next request, I want you to think about sending your girl around with your left hip. So if you hold onto her on your side, it's not going to work very well. It'll work, but certainly not comfortably. So think about right arm forward, bend, left arm out, straight. Slight left side lead, and I'm going to shove her with this hip so she can feel my center, okay? So it's not flat. I'm actually going to have a rotation in the body so she can feel my middle, okay? Also leads, starting out, we're not going to rotate it around. So I'm showing you a very, very basic Charleston kick. Once you master this one, you can continue rotating. I'll show what that looks like, and you can always add this later, but it's a little fancier. Same exact footwork, but I'm going to rotate, 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 rotate while I'm doing it. And that amount of rotation is up to you. It depends what angle that you want to exit from. But I do want to show that because this is a super common amalgamation. So check, slip, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, quick and slow. So again, I wouldn't recommend doing that right out of the chute, but once you master keeping the sides still, keeping the knees bent, keeping the left side forward, keeping the head left of your keister and upright, keeping the arms stable, then you can add that rotation. If you're coming from that contra check, which I taught today, you're naturally going to want to rotate it this way. So I would go with that. You're going to the right, 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 and then head out in a linear lock step, forward lock. Okay? Final requests, whenever we're doing a hoppy or a jumpy step in Quickstep, wait, this is definitely bouncy, bouncy, bouncy in the toes. We're going to make sure not to engage the thighs. And we're going to make sure not to let the inertia bounce our arms. This is very scary for the lady when his frame is bouncing around. It's hard for me to follow. So what I don't want to see is, so we're going to supinate our shoulders. We're going to roll those back. We're going to keep the right elbow forward. We're going to keep the arms, the top line, very stable, okay? So it's not going to be it's going to be stable, stable. I'm only moving down below. I'm not bouncing up here, okay? Two more common mistakes with those little flicks with the legs. I'm going to show you from the side. Make sure that you're taking the knee sideways. You're pointing the knee in. It's not going to be back and back, okay? It's going to be side and side. Do we see the difference? Okay. And you can lift the leg up if you want. I recommend for now just thinking about going from the knee. This is going to be easier to coordinate than going side and high with the leg. But you can add a little bit of height with time. The important thing is that you stay on the music. So think about the numbers. Okay, so the numbers again are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Okay, ladies, let's talk about our part. So, many ways we can get into this figure and exit this figure. It's certainly fun to do within a combo of kicks, but I'll cover that in a future video. That's a little more complicated. For today, we're going to enter and exit from more bronze level figures. So we're going to go in from a contra check. And you probably know this figure from Gold Waltz Syllabus, double reverse, and a contra check, okay? So now I'm gonna slip forward with my right foot. I'm going, closing the feet, turning out, going forward on that right ball, and I'm gonna spin on that. Show that again. And I'll just do the contra check. I'm not going to focus too much on this today. I do cover this step though in another video. Check, slip. Check, slip. That slip forward is really important for the lady because it gives him the option of rotating this figure later. I do want to do that powerfully, really jam forward and underneath of him. Okay, so check, slip. Here's him, check, slip. Here's me, check, slip. Okay, ladies, our first kick, we're going to step side on our left foot, and I'll show that to you and from a number of different angles. We're going to go left foot, left foot. Then we're going to flick up with our right foot, and we're gonna turn in. Right foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, right foot. Okay, I'll show that from behind, ladies. So, let's see, best angle, I think we'll start here, and left foot, right foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. And for today's purposes, we're going to exit out with a lock. So just step, look in front, step. I do cover that step in another video as well. Okay, let me show you this angle. Okay, so I have my check and my slip, left foot and right foot, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back lock, quick and slow. Okay, now I'll show you from another angle. So ladies, our footwork is going to be check, back, slip, pivot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, quick and slow. Okay, so ladies, common mistakes, easy fixes, very similar to the man. So number 1, try not to engage the sides when you're kicking. So that would look like this, not ideally what we're going for, but crunch, and we're gonna stay super low, in fact lower than the man, and our head is gonna stay left of our keister. It's not wrong to open it up to right, but that's going to be, lead to a slippery slope of actually dropping your side. So when you're first learning this stuff, I suggest just looking left, okay? So, check and left. And I'm gonna stay left, I'm gonna stay left, and I'm gonna stay left, and I'm gonna stay left, okay? So we're not doing any bendies in here, okay? Next request, ladies. I don't want you to let the elbows drop with that gravity. It's gonna, when you have little bounces in the toes like this, it's gonna feel really heavy in his arms. So make sure to do extra laser arms, especially when you compress. So as lady, I'm thinking elbows to the sky, elbows to the sky, elbows to the sky, elbows to the sky, not bounce, 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 okay? Because that's what they're gonna want to do, okay? Next request, ladies, same as the man. Make sure that you're kicking to the side and not back. So this would be bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually going to be the side. Sideways, sideways, sideways. See that? Sideways. A little way we can practice at home, we can have our camera person scooch over here and zoom in on my feet. So if you stand over here and zoom in, if you would position yourself on a corner, go ahead and zoom in on my feet. In your house, when I go side, I want to hit around the wall. Around the wall. Totally to your side. And you can practice that with both feet, okay? So this would be the right foot. I want to flip around the wall. Hit around the wall. Okay, that's a little practice you can do at home to help cultivate that flexibility, because this figure requires quite a bit of torsion in the body and control on it, muscle control. Okay, ladies, make sure to always stay lower than the man, and we have 2 options. One is stationary, where we don't rotate. That's what I've been showing. Just stationary, 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 and it's all still one angle. I do want to give him the option of rotating this, so I'll show what that would look like as lady, and then how we can help make that really light for him. So if I have a contra check and a slip, I can also spin this to my right side. Do you see that? And then I can head out linear. Artistically, it looks cooler, but it is a harder step to do when you're rotating. So if you're practicing with a partner or even alone, I suggest isolating it just stationary first, no rotation, and once you get the top line still, then add that rotation to your right. In a rotating figure or a figure where I'm going forward, the lady wants to power, and I'm doing both in this rotational Charleston kick. So ladies, I need you to gun it. When you come forward out of that contra check, and I emphasize this at the beginning of the lady's part here, crank that around him, really aggressive. Otherwise, he will not be able to rotate it without jacking you in his armpit, and then he's going to drag you, and you'll argue, and practice will be unpleasant. So as a lady, I'm going to make sure my money-making figure here is like that entrance in. Strong, aggressive left side lead. Coming forward underneath of him, I pretend I'm under Santa's belly. Okay? So check, strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. The stronger you go forward there, the faster you'll be able to rotate that. There isn't a right and wrong number of rotations or rotational speed. The only speed that matters is hitting these kicks with the music. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Those are our Charleston kicks for Quickstep. In the future, I'll post a video that is an amalgamation, a little bit fancier, of this and some other kicks. But for today, that'll get you started on this figure. It's super fun and cool. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, pop me a line, or future topics you'd like me to cover in a video, just let me know. I'll make sure to share those with you. If you liked today's video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me. Bye.